When Secretary Austin was here, neither he nor General Milley could defend some of the bizarre DEI activities that were going on at DOA, and then promptly after my questioning, they shut down the DEI entity at DOA. And so maybe we can make similar progress today. Ms. Wormuth, do you acknowledge that some of the strange manifestations of this DEI embrace have put negative pressures on the Army's recruiting?
Congressman, I'm not sure exactly what specifically you're referring to, but when we've done
so
surveys...
if you could put that slide up on the screen, I'll give you one. I thought that might be where this was going. So this is a Vignette 8. It's an Army training, and it's regarding the use of showers. The vignette reads, a soldier transitioned from male to female, as indicated in DEERS. The soldier did not have sex reassignment surgery. The transgender service member is using the female showers and has expressed privacy concerns regarding the open bay shower configuration. Similarly, other soldiers have expressed discomfort showering with a female who has male genitalia. And then if you look over at subpart 3 regarding the considerations, it just says, all soldiers will use the billeting, bathroom, and shower facilities associated with their gender marker in DEERS. What's your reaction to that?
My reaction, Congressman, is we're focused on building cohesive teams that are trained, disciplined, and fit.
Well, General McConville, I'll give you the next chance. Do you think that it builds cohesive teams to have biological males showering with women?
I think we need to respect the privacy of our soldiers and have an environment where everyone can thrive.
Well, of course, but that's not an answer to my question.
Well, that's the
you and I spent a good amount of productive time yesterday talking about cohesive team building.
We did.
Does this advance cohesive team building, in your best military opinion?
Well, I think the fact we're talking about this and not talking about warfighting is problematic.
But that's what the Army does, General. I'm looking here. Army policy on transgender military service, where you guys require training on this stuff. So don't you think that when you require training on how to deal with men and women's shower stalls, and when you have these mandatory trainings on transgender service members, that takes away from our focus on warfighting?
Yeah, I think what, again, from Chief of Staff of the Army, my focus is very clear. I talk to every commander, every sergeant major in the Army. I do it every single month. And what I talk about is our job is to build cohesive teams that are highly trained, they're disciplined, they're fit, and they're ready to fight and win. And that's where I'm at.
But I am positing that when there is a focus on how biological men are going to shower with women, and on unconscious bias training, which you require, and on mandatory gender sensitivity training, that the call is coming from inside the house at DOD on some of these problems. And the proof's in the pudding. That there seems to be a cognitive dissonance between your recruiting nightmare that we are living through, the nation's recruiting nightmare at the Army, and this kind of stuff. Because I don't think it's going to be a big, positive recruiting pitch to women that when someone shows up with male genitalia in their shower stall, that we tell them that we're trying to build a cohesive team. I would posit to you that that probably makes the team a little less cohesive. Will you allow for even that possibility?
Congressman, what we've seen in our surveys is that basically women are more worried about being sexually harassed in the Army than they are about the kinds of things that you're bringing up.
Don't you think that someone might get sexually harassed if they're showering with a biological male? Don't you think that environment could potentially increase the likelihood of that? We're all concerned about sexual harassment. We've grappled with these challenges about how to have it in the chain of command or outside the chain of command, but it seems a little silly to sit here and have discussions about the flow chart of a sexual harassment complaint when you've got people with male genitalia showering with your female soldiers. I want to recruit talented women into our Army, and I'm concerned that this weird stuff that you guys are doing is not going to make it more likely that those people are going to sign up. General McConville, you and I spoke yesterday about the fact that the Army has to recruit extensively men from the American South, that makes up a wide variety of who's coming into the United States Army. You think you're going to recruit more of them with this kind of stuff?
Probably not.
And that's the point. And I appreciate the honesty. And I know that in August you conclude a storied career, and we thank you both for your service. And we did get somewhere with this last time with Secretary Austin, and I hope you all will reflect on the damage that this embrace of DEI is doing to the military.